Nick, after the first series with the deflected ball falls in the hands, y'all get the ball back and just pound it 16 plays down the field. Is that how y'all wanted to play offense tonight?
I mean, we had a great game plan going in, attacking them kind of on the edge. I mean, whatever we were going to get, we were going to get. We knew if we could move them up on front, if we could move the front seven, and we could run the ball, that's what we were going to do. We were just going to run the ball and keep pounding, and obviously it worked out for us.
Can you talk about some of the ways that things are run differently when you have Harris back there beside you and versus having Nick or Kylan or Dontavian?
I mean, all of them are interchangeable. They're all very, very good running backs. They can all score. They can all run it. They can all block. It's just a little bit different with Harris back there than maybe Nick Gibson, because I have to tell Nick Gibson sometimes what to do. Harris, he'll tell me what to do sometimes. It's just kind of a different experience knowing what to do instead of me maybe having to help him out, tell him.
How important was it that after the defense got you the ball back on 2 turnovers that y'all just quickly got aggressive and scored touchdowns off it?
I mean, that's what you have to do. I mean, if your defense is going to come up big with stops, you have to turn that into points. If you're going to win big games, you have to turn turnovers into points. So that was huge.
How did the tight ends get involved in the game, especially with the wide receivers, kind of being limited with some injuries today?
They do a great job. They block well, they run routes well, they catch well. You saw Farrell with a great catch today. I mean, they're a very integral part of the offense. You see, we try to get them the ball. We try to give them to them on bubbles, sweeps, anything that we can to get those big guys the ball. We do.
The touchdown pass to Jordan, was that a check or a read at some point? It looked like he just kind of slipped past a guy and just left him open there in the corner.
Well, I mean, it was just kind of a man-to-man beater. Read that's that guy. If he bites on the inside, you're gonna have a wheel. If he plays back, then we're gonna have a post. So it was just reading that guy. He did a great block, got out wide open. I thought I overthrew him at first. I was mad at myself.
Do you feel like this team has grown up a lot here in the last couple of weeks?
I think so. I think after the first 3 games, we were running really high. The next 2 kind of knocked us back down and back to where we needed to be. Kind of. Just reevaluate where we are as a team, and since then we've been pretty well.
Since those 2 losses, what was the most important thing for this team to kind of bounce back?
Just kind of put it behind us. You can't do anything about it. Learn from it. Definitely learn from it. Take that experience, big road games in the SEC. Take that. That helped us tonight. So don't dwell on it, but learn from it and move on.
Was there anything in particular going into tonight, with it being a road game against a ranked team, that you guys saw in your mentality or approach this week that helped you guys out tonight?
I mean, I don't think I can really properly hear anymore because how loud we had the speakers behind us at practice. So that was definitely a big thing. We knew we were going to have to handle crowd noise in the environment. And, honestly, we knew we were just going to have to come out and play our game, and if we did that, we were going to be fine.
How big was it after that interception? They go out there and they get a stop for you. Did you have a feeling that it might be a good night?
Yeah, definitely, no doubt. I mean, anytime we're getting turnovers, it's a good night. So anytime we're running the ball well, we're moving, and defense is playing great like that, it's going to be a good time.
Greg Owens played left tackle now for you for a couple of weeks now. How would you assess his performance?
I think he's doing great. He had to step in, fill big shoes, and as a young guy, it's hard to do. But I mean, he's learned a lot. He's grew up a lot really fast, and he's playing really well.
Mullen has said since the preseason you guys are a young team, but you've grown up. Do you still feel like that's I don't want to say an excuse because you're playing well, but is that still kind of a theme for this team? Young.
I mean, at times, yes. I mean, there's still a lot of things that go into being a young team. Just a lack of experience at some positions and that kind of thing, especially with the injuries now. Really digging deep sometimes in the wide receiver core, getting young guys out there, but. We get a lot of reps at practice. We're well into the season. I don't think you can really classify as a young team anymore. I think everybody's gotten enough reps to know what they got to do.
How much do you feel like you've grown over the last year?
Tremendously. If you look back at this time around last year, way different person than now. Just leadership-wise, knowing the offense. I thought I did then. Now I know I didn't then. So it's just kind of been a lot of experience. Leadership-wise, getting around guys, building those relationships. It's just been huge. Go State.